Hi, this is Vicki with My Paper Connection. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and today I'm going to make two gorgeous cards for you. This is using Love of Leaves stamp set and the dies. And recently we made these in one of my card classes. And so I had a kit left. I thought I would go ahead and show you how we went about making these. Okay? There's a couple things I do want to tell you about. For the month of October until the 31st of October, Stampin' Up! Is having a Designer Series sale. There are actually 15 different Designer Series sets, Designer Series paper sets that are on sale, and they're 15% off. If you would like to purchase these, please go to my October 1st post, my blog post, where you'll see large pictures of these. And if you'd like to purchase, just hit shop. I will tell you, while this particular sale is going on, for every 3 packages of Designer Series paper that you purchase from me, then I will give you a 4th package of your choice, providing Stampin' Up! Has it in stock on me, and I will mail it to you. So I would love for you to take advantage of this great sale. The second thing I wanted to tell you about really quickly is my October, November. It's actually more like a November Christmas card class. I have designed 4 different cards from the Most Wonderful Time bundle, and 3 of them which are fun folds. How fun is that? Check this out. And like this, and then this one is just your standard card. Not just, it's a beautiful standard card. But for this particular class, it is an online class. You get 5 of each of these designs, or you can make 5 of each of these designs. And what happens is for $40, you will be able to get all of the card stock that's necessary to make inside and out these 4 cards 5 different times. And you'll also receive a package of the Most Wonderful Time Designer Series paper that comes with these gorgeous stickers, which I'm not a huge sticker fan, but can you look at that and tell that that is a sticker? I mean, if I didn't know, I wouldn't know. It's just gorgeous. And so anyway, you'll use the papers to make your cards. And like I'll provide the gold foil in here, and you get the stars as part of embellishments that come with this paper, and then I will provide the ribbon for the cards. So for $40, you get all of that. You will have so much paper left over that you'll be able to make cards on your own, should you choose to do so. Or you could even make the gift card holders that you probably saw in my last video. So let me know if you would like to be a part of this. I believe the sign-up deadline is October 30th. But if you will just let me know, you can email me at mypaperconnection@gmail.com or hit contact me at the top of the screen. You'll see mypaperconnection.com. Just go to my website and hit contact me. All right, without further ado, let's get started. As I mentioned, I'm using Love of Leaves stamp set, and I already have everything cut out to make these cards, and I'm going to show you how I did it, okay? All of the work is done ahead of time because I'm going to make 2 in front of you, okay? So this one, I actually used the Tasteful Touches 3D embossing folder. I'll get started with this one first, and I'm using thick Whisper White cardstock. I'm just going to burnish it. It's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Then I have, let me put this other card to the side. I have a piece of, I think it's 3 1/4. It helps if I go, yeah, 3 1/4. It's 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. I'm inches, not centimeters, so it helps if I go by inches. And then this is the plaid tidings paper, which I have to tell you is one of my favorites in the new mini catalog. And this particular paper happens to be on sale, 15% off. And it has such wonderful plaids, which I have to tell you, if you know the different types of designs, plaids and paisleys are probably my favorite. So I do like florals, but I'm not a foo-foo girl. I do love plaids and paisleys, and these just speak to my heart, I'm telling you. Just speak to my heart. Okay, so then I'm just going to glue this on top of here. Super, super easy card. Of course, I did the prep work already, so that makes it a lot easier. And then I will glue this onto the thick Whisper White. Okay, I want to point out something to you. For this card, you see it has the cutout of the leaf. Well, I did this for a card class, and I am a strong believer in working smart, not hard. So, and I always do, I don't like to do, we do 6 cards. I don't like to do 2 of 3 cards, 2 of the same of 3 cards. I like to vary them up a little bit. I thought this was a perfect way to do this. It's basically the same layout. I'm using the same size of the plaid paper, but I cut this out and then I saved this to put on this, and this one I'll put here. So we're going to pop this up on dimensionals, and I wanted it to be really nice and strong with the pop. I wanted it to not deflate through the mail. Okay, then I'm just going to put this at an angle, just like that. Then I'm going to bring in my sentiment that comes from Love of Leaves, and I'm using Basic Gray. Just going to bring in a piece of Whisper White scrap paper, and just going to go, I thought of you today. Then I'm using the Label Me Fancy. I think I got it a little crooked, but I can straighten it up with my punch. Then I'm going to bring in my Timeless label and a piece of the Basic Gray. Punch that out. Then I'm going to glue my sentiment down to the Basic Gray. Now, in a lot of my videos, you have probably seen me cut 2 of one size and then cut the cardstock down the middle and then piece it. With these 2 punches, you don't have to do that. They work perfectly together. Okay, I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of this. And I'm just going to place it right here. And then the last thing I'm going to do is to decorate it with the iridescent pearls. I think I'll put one up here. Oh, here we go again, where I can't pick it up. I'm telling you, I do believe it is the humidity of Georgia. I chase these things all around. Okay, there we go. The elusive embellishments. And I think I'll put one down here. Okay, so that's one card done. So now I'll make the next card. For this card, I'm also using thick Whisper White, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm using a 4 by 5 1/4 Basic Black. This is 3 by 3, and I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the back of it, and I'm going to just kind of put it right here where I think that cutout is going to be. Okay, because you don't want it to be, you don't want the black to show. And for the card front, I'm going to wrap a piece of the Pretty Peacock ribbon around it. So I'll bring in my glue dot. I'm going to place a glue dot on the back of one side of it. And then right about where I think the sentiment should go, or where the ribbon should go, I'm going to bring it around like this. I will use my Take Your Pick tool, and you see how I can go from spatula to point pretty easily. And I'm just going to put a glue dot right here in the back. Then I will cut my ribbon off right here. Now before I seal that down, I want to make sure that it's not crooked in the front. I'm just going to place it just like that. The last thing I'm going to do is to take my ribbon, just wind it up through it. Then I'm going to create a knot. And because it's single-sided, it's not double-sided ribbon, I'm going to turn it while I'm in the process of tying it so that you can see the pattern, not the back side of it, okay? And because I didn't secure it on, I just tied it on, I can shift it just a little bit, okay? Then I'm just going to angle like that. And the last thing I'm going to do is to bring in these foam adhesive strips. And these strips they have adhesive on both sides. I'm just going to put a piece across the top, the sides, and the bottom. And so this has already had the sticky taken off, so I'm just going to stick it right in here. Put another piece over here. It's laying kind of wonky because that the bow or the knot that's on the other side. Strips already off of that. And this one. Okay, so then I'll just rip these off. Okay, and then I'm just going to place this right here on top. Try to make sure I make it even. Okay, and then we'll glue this right here. And the very last thing I'm going to do is to stamp my sentiment, which I'm going to do in basic black. And I'm stamping the word hello. I think I'll just do it across here, this small piece. I'm bringing in my little mini trimmer. I'm going to trim it off a little bit down here, a little bit up here. Oops, looks like I need a little bit more right there. I find it best to hold that little guide down, and then you know that your piece of paper won't slip around. And then one last little trim. Okay, I'm just going to put one dimensional on the back, and I'm just going to put my little sentiment right here. And just like that, I have 2 fabulous cards, and I just cut the one die out. Look how cool that is. I love it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you're inspired to make one of your own. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave any questions or comments, because I do get back to you with my answers and comments to you. If you haven't already, hit subscribe and ring the bell so that you get noticed when future videos come out. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great, great day. Bye.